I have a confession to make. You see, I've been playing this game on my phone for probably the last 10 or 15 years, and recently I just got back into it, and well, I kind of feel embarrassed. I still play Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go came out, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago at this point, and when it first came out, I got really big into it. At the time, I was super overweight, and so it was a way for me to get off my couch, get outside, exercise, and play a game that I used to like when I was a kid. And because of that, I was walking everywhere. I was walking sometimes miles and miles every single day, just catching these little silly digital animals. But of course, and then life happens and I started to not play it, and I started to worry about what my friends would think if I played it. And like a lot of things in life, we stop doing it because of the fear of judgment. And so the reason I'm making this video is not because I'm trying to be some Pokemon master or I am a Pokemon content creator, but it's really because I wanted to create a video that talks about the things in life that we all have and things that we do as hobbies, but sometimes we're afraid or ashamed or we don't want to talk about it because we're worried what people are going to think. And I've noticed this come up recently when I've been out and about playing on my phone. I've been walking here in Austin at the Domain and some other really popular places, and I've noticed some questions coming up in my brain. I've been worried about what people are thinking about me if they see me playing on my phone. I'm worried about, are they gonna laugh at me? Are they gonna judge me? What if someone from work sees that I'm still playing it? But then recently, I really had this like kind of aha moment. That coffee is really good from a local place here in Austin. But I had this aha moment where it made me just sit back and think, wait a minute. There are so many hobbies in this world, from golf, watching sports, going to sporting events, fishing. For me, I was a photographer in paintball for years, and I created a whole entire career around that. And it brought me so much joy. But even with paintball, I was still sometimes embarrassed to talk about it, even though I had all this crazy success in it. And so that made me realize that it doesn't matter what hobby we're into. If it brings us joy, that is the most important part. And the older that I get, the more that I realize finding happiness in whatever it is that you're doing, that is so hard for a lot of people to ever experience. Finding happiness in anything, let alone a hobby that you can look forward to, that's so hard to do for a lot of people. Some people will never even be able to tap into that. And so since I've started to really have this shift of how I've been thinking about the hobbies that I'm into and the hobbies that other people are into, that you're into watching this, maybe you clicked on it because you're a Pokemon Go fan and you feel the same way that I do, or maybe you're into other hobbies that people don't know you're into and you're just kind of afraid to talk about. I hope this resonates with you, because if the hobby that you're into results in some type of exercise where you're able to get outside and walk around and explore and potentially be in a community, such as the Pokemon Go community, there's a lot of great people and a lot of potential chances out there for you to meet other people and potentially meet your lifelong friends. And you see, for me, I started to get back into Pokemon Go because my two kids play it. They love playing Pokemon Go. And so without knowing it, it's been a way for me to connect with them. And then this kind of weird thing happened is when they're not here, I find myself still pulling my phone out and playing. And when I do that, it creates this kind of excitement of maybe there's a Pokestop or a gym nearby, and then it makes me want to walk to it and get that spin or catch or whatever the Pokemon is at that location. And to tell you how novice of a Pokemon player I am, I don't know any of the new ones outside of the original ones that launched years ago. And so every time I see something new, it kind of creates excitement of what is this little thing? And then I get to catch it. And so anyways, I hope this video helps you feel a little more confident in whatever the hobby it is that you're doing that you may feel embarrassed about. It's probably Pokemon Go if you clicked on this, because my classroom lately, one of the biggest things that I've been working through in my life is enjoying the things that I enjoy and not worrying about what people around me think about what I'm doing. It's been a long few months of really starting to break that cycle of worrying about judgment from other people and worrying about what other people think of either what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, or even what I'm going to say. Without knowing it, I've struggled with that for most of my life. And so if you've gotten this far in the video, this video is not about Pokemon Go. It's about getting further in your life and realizing that sometimes we convince ourselves that we're too old for something, whether it's a hobby, an interest, dreams, something that will just bring us pure joy. We go through so much self-talk that we limit ourselves from sometimes having as much fun as we possibly can in life. And from that, we hide a lot of who we are and we keep ourselves like sometimes a shell of what we could potentially be in life because we're so worried about judgment from other people. If this resonated with you at all, if you feel embarrassed about playing Pokemon Go or you're into another hobby that you're embarrassed about, I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below and let me know if you're struggling with the same thing that I'm going through right now. Anywho, it looks like I just got an invite to a raid, so I'm gonna have to go knock out this Pokemon. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.